I'm going to be telling you about some second and third grade books that you might enjoy. The first one is called Disaster Strikes. It's from a series. This one's called Tornado Alley, and this one is about Wyatt and his cousin Allison, and she's come to visit him on his ranch. He's not very happy because she's joining him along on a fishing trip, but something is going to take precedence over that fishing trip, and it is a tornado. Very action-packed, fun book, great read for second and third graders. The next book is from the Humphrey series. This is a chapter book, so a little bit easier than the last series, something that most second and third graders would be able to read on their own. So new series, good one. The next one is a book from last year and a book from this year. Third grade Angels and fourth grade Rats. In third grade, George, who is also known as Suds, tries to be an angel, which is a prize that his teacher has given, and you get to wear a halo and you become the first angel in your class. That's a third grade angel, but this year he's moving on into fourth grade, and in fourth grade you want to be a rat, which means you're kind of not the greatest kid, and George has to decide, or Suds is what they call him, if he's willing to go and be a rat. The next two books that I have for you are books that are really popular with kids in any grade. Cave Mice is the first one, and this is just Geronimo Stilton. These are all in, not really graphic novel form, but they are in, they have pictures and the writing's fun and colorful. These are always a big hit with kids. The next book I have for you is called The Haunted Library. This is by Dory Butler, and this is about a ghost who is named Kaz, and he is haunting a library, and really he's not a bad ghost, he just gets stuck in the library and he's trying to figure out how to get out, and he starts to feel all skizzy. They have fun words in the book for you to learn about, just kind of she made up her own words, and this book is something that I think you guys would enjoy. There are other books in this series as well. The next book is from the Weirder School series. This is huge hit. Kids love everything about the Miss Dan Gutman books. This one's called Mrs. Lane is a Pain. I think you guys would enjoy this one. My next set of books are a little bit more for girls, not necessarily all for girls, but more girls might be interested in. The first one is a Kicks series, and this one's called Win or Lose. It's a good sports books for girls, and it's nice to find those kinds of books for girls to read too, because a lot of girls like sports. The next book is called Sisters. If you have read Smile, then this would be a book that you might enjoy. It is in comic book form. It's a great book, and a lot of kids have been looking forward to this one coming out. I think you guys would enjoy that. This series is American Girl, and even if you're not into the dolls anymore, you might be into the American Girl books. They tell a lot of great stories about girls who do things that interest them. This is a girl who's a dancer. She's kind of following her in her sister's footsteps, which is a hard thing to do because her sister is a great dancer. She's kind of trying to make her own way. So this is Isabel, and look for that one on your fair. This one is called Best Friends Sleepover Club, and there are 5 girls in this club called the Sleepover Club: Frankie, Kenny, Linz, Fliss, and Rosie. And it's a story about how they started their own sleepover club. And then at the back of the book there are sleepover tips. There's ways to make your own sleepover club, and then there are things that you can make to snack on when you're with your friends on your sleepover. And this is part of a series. A lot of kids enjoy Ivy and Bean. Ivy and Bean take the case. They're detectives. They are able to find clues all around. It's a good, pretty fast read, but it is a chapter book, so those of you that are moving into chapter books, it's a great way to start that out. And Stella Bats. Stella Bats is a little bit naughty, but not too naughty. Not so naughty that most kids don't like to read her, so probably does things that we would like to get away with, but we don't. This book is about Stella, and she is supposed to be keeping a secret. She's supposed to be keeping a couple secrets, which is really hard to do. And there's one secret that she does not know the answer to yet. It's what is going on above her parents' candy store, and she is trying to find that out. But all along, she has to keep these secrets to protect that for the people that she's been told the secrets from. The next group of books I'm going to show you are some books that may interest some boys, but girls as well. The first one is a Matt Christopher book. This is called Quarterback Blitz. It's about a boy named Cal who the first year that he played football, he played as a 7th grader with the 8th graders, and now the 8th graders have moved on and he is going to be playing with kids his own age. So it's just about his experiences as a football player. The next book I know will be a big hit. This is Ninjago Comet Crisis. There are other Ninjago books on your book fair, but this one is a graphic novel and seems to be very popular with kids of all ages. The next 2 books are Minecraft. These books are on your fair. They go along with the popular video game that a lot of kids play. And so I would look for those. And the next book is called Scary Tales. This one's called Nightmare Land. This is about a boy who goes to a video shop and buys a video game, which happens to be called Nightmare Land. He had never seen that video before. And when he starts to play it, he learns some frightening things. So if you like scary, this one would be a good way to go. The next group of books I'm going to show you are all kind of animal books. The first one's called Pet Hotel. This is about a boy and a girl named Meg and Charlie, and they have a pet hotel where they take care of pets. The one that they happen to be taking care of this week is a movie star's cat. She does not want her cat to be dirty at all, and so the cat is being taken care of by a seeing eye pony. So just a fun, easy read. This one's called Shelter Pet Squad. This one's Jelly Bean. It's about finding a home for a guinea pig. So if you like books about saving animals, this would be a good one for you. There are 2 books on the book fair, actually other books as well, about puppies. These 2 are called The Puppy Place. Puppy Place is a foster center that Charles and Lizzie own, and they foster other dogs and then find homes for them. And this one's Cooper and this one's Zipper, and they both have their own unique stories, their own stories about how they came to live with Charlie and Lizzie and then how they were able to find a new home. And then I just have some other fun, animal stories. This is Princess Ponies, Special Secret. This one happens to come with a little charm with it. This one's Magic Kitten. There are other magic dog books, magic puppy books, and magic horse books. So this one happens to be called Magic Kitten, A Puzzle of Paws. And the next one is called Palace Puppies. Just a fun animal storybook. They live in a palace. So if you enjoy books about animals, these books would be for you. The next set of books I have for you are some series books. This is the new I Survived book. This is the new I Survived book. This one came out this year, and this one is from last year. Most kids really enjoy these books. They're a fun read and good beginning chapter book for 2nd and 3rd graders. Spirit Animals is another series I'm going to show you, and there's a lot of books already in this series going. This series is something if you enjoy animals and you enjoy adventure and a little bit of fantasy, this book series would be something that you might enjoy. I have one last little stack to show you. The first thing is some nonfiction books, 100 Most Feared Creatures. This one has a lot of creepy, scary facts in it and a lot of great pictures. Kids really like reading books about animals, and this one is sure to please. This book is called 125 Amazing Pets. This one just has great pictures in it. This is one of my favorites. The dog that's been trimmed to look like a lion. And then there's also lots of different things, but this one just shows different animals. This one's half zebra, half donkey. a cat that can swim. There's lots of different stories in here about pets that you can learn about. They're amazing pets. If you see on the front, there's a cow that is leaping, which is pretty amazing. And the last two that I'm going to show you, this one is Myths Busted. Like it'll show you a myth, such as you should run zigzag away from a crocodile, and in truth, you know what, if you're on land, you're going to probably be able to get away from a crocodile, but if you are in the water, you are in trouble, because crocodiles are able to swim very quickly towards you, and you're not going to be able to get away by zigzagging. So the whole book is just a myth, and then they go back and they talk about the myth and why it's not true. And then the last book is called Weird But True, and this one's just full of crazy facts that people might not know. Here's one that I pulled out for you. A blue whale, which is a huge animal, is not able to eat anything bigger than a beach ball. And they gain 9 pounds per hour for the first 7 months of their lives. So a really big baby, 9 pounds, a brand new baby, would be 9 pounds. That's how much they eat that's how much they gain every hour. So you can imagine how big they get. So that is full of weird but true facts that I think you would really enjoy sitting down and reading through. And the last book is probably the most anticipated book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. This is the newest book in the series, and if you are into Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or if you've never read it before, you can start anywhere in the series. I think you'll really enjoy it. Enjoy yourselves.